Hello and welcome back to Leslie's Mystic Den. This week we're going to be doing the tarot reading for fire signs. And so in the description box below I'll have the timestamps for the Sagittarius reading, the Aries reading, and for Leos, okay? And I'll be pulling from the Modern Witch Tarot deck by Lisa Sterrell for your current situation. And for your future, I'm going to be pulling from the Zodiac in 21 Oracle. And as advice, I'm going to be using the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck by Amanda Lovelace. And so, yeah, timestamps will be down below. And if you want to just skip to the reading, you can go ahead and do that. But I'm going to be doing a mini singing bowl meditation just to kind of get into the headspace and to just go into the reading with a fresh, clear mind. So you can go ahead and skip to the reading now if you want, or if you want to stay for the mini meditation, you can go on ahead and stay. All right, so just remember to take 3 deep, mindful breaths, okay? All right. And before I go into the reading, I just want to clarify and say that if you want to vote for who goes first for the month of February next month, you can go ahead and vote on my Instagram, which I'll have my username in the description box as well. Or you can just, let's see, maybe in the water signs video, which will be up by next week, hopefully. You can comment on which sign should go first, and I'll just tally it up. So, yeah, if you guys don't have Instagram, you have that option too. But, yeah, fire signs, I will see you to your reading. Bye. Hello and welcome, Leos, to your monthly tarot reading. So I'm going to be pulling 3 cards for one unique situation, and you could feel called to both situations, all 3, or maybe you can just relate to one. But yeah, I'm enjoying doing these kinds of videos just because I feel like it's easier to connect with it's more difficult doing a general, since it's hard to explain. It's like it's easier to zone in to 3 situations kind of, and really describe those 3 situations instead of trying to tell one big giant situation that I feel like can be confusing at times. But I still enjoy doing general readings and also timeless, but I feel like this is probably a little more helpful for those who are new to watching tarot readings. You can just follow your sun sign, or if you're really into astrology, you can also relate this to your Venus and moon sign. So yeah, let's get into your reading, Leos. Just gonna shuffle one more time and then just pull. Okay. Situation 1, situation 2, situation 3. Okay, Leos. So, Leos that are resonating, that will resonate for situation number 1, which is the 8 of Swords. You're feeling trapped in what to say, and maybe also unsure of how to get a message across that maybe you are kind of not setting yourself free, but you have the option to, in a way. Leo, for situation number one, uh, it seems like you're blocked by your own. You're just being blocked by you. It's either you are being too cautious right now to really voice your opinion, to speak up for yourself, to kind of like free yourself from a situation that's been making you feel stagnant, just because I see like just a small puddle of water in a barren land kind of like place, and you're far away from anybody that's close to you, so you're feeling I just got the word abandoned. So you could be feeling like you were left behind, and now you're kind of left um, feeling alone and not really know how to build new friendships, new relationships. And the only thing that's stopping you is you. Like, um, you have the power to cut the ropes and to take off the blindfold and to realize that in order to in order for you to you know kind of move forward in your day-to-day life, you have to just speak up, you have to just talk to people, and in a way that's just how you slowly build friendships. You just start to make small talk, or um, yeah, you could be just shy in this new area that you're living in too, Leo. And it could be very different to what you're used to, which could make you feel like I heard like a small fish in a big sea, in the big sea. So maybe you're in New York, or like big city stuff like Seattle. Um, so the lifestyle is a little different. Maybe you're not used to being the kind of person that is outgoing and talks to everybody. Um, but when you're living in a new place, um, it's always nice to try to make new friends, right? When you go to someplace new, maybe like in a new work environment as well. But I definitely feel like you need to speak up for yourself in order to feel free, in order to set yourself free from the situation that is leaving you feeling, I want to say, like in a depressed space, just not feeling like you can do what you want. But you can, because you have the swords around you. All it takes is for you to kind of get close to the sword and have it cut the ropes, and then you can take off your blindfold, and then you can find your way back, right? So that's for Leos in situation number one. Um, Leos who resonate with situation number two, you got a major arcana card, strength, and strength represents Leo. And since it's upright, um, I feel like you are finding your inner lion, is what I heard. Your inner voice, like that roar. Um, Another thing that came to me is you in yoga you could be learning how to do I forgot what this certain practice was, but it's like lion's breath, and it's where you inhale and just slowly exhale with your mouth wide open, and it sounds like a low roar. Um, I feel like that's really helpful for grounding your space right now, which makes sense. I mean, lions roar to tell people to leave, to kind of defend their territory, to make themselves known that this is your ground, this is your space, and that's the energy that I'm feeling with card situation number two, um, and it's almost as if you've tamed that inner lion, Leo. You've found your voice, and you know exactly where to go now. You and this lion are both looking in the same direction, which gives me the idea that you're finally in your I also heard like limelight. You're finally like in the path of where you shine the brightest, where you shine the most, and you feel it too. You feel it that you when you speak, um, others listen, that others actually pay attention to you, and it's because you give really good advice, and it's because you've been through so much. You've had to learn how to gain the strength of the lion, and now you've succeeded in like taming that inner power within you. Okay, so that's a really good card to get. And now for situation number 3, 3 of Cups, Leos. You guys are going out, you are having fun with your friends, you are feeling that emotional need with having really good friendships around you and being able to talk to them and express to them how you're feeling. I feel like you're just in your space. Like this is your shining time, Leo. This is I mean, you guys always shine though. Like every time you walk into a room, people look at you. So, I definitely feel like you're going into the space of just owning who you are, and you're in a time of your life where you know who you are, and you feel comfortable with who you are, and you're owning that power, and you're going out and showing everyone around you the real you. And I think that's making it really helpful to have the best experiences with your friends, is what I want to say. Like you're having a really good experience with going out with those who push you to be the best you, who also are there with you till the end. I want to say they've got your back, and that's really good to have. You have those individuals that whenever you just need someone to talk to, they're you already have them in your mind. Um, those people that you have in your mind are those who are going to lift you up and just push you to be your best self. Okay, Leos? So you guys are going to through a really good transformative time, because it's not like, okay, you're going out with friends, you're partying, you're enjoying yourself, you're taking advantage of how how lively the world wants to be right now, right? It's almost like every month I hear people are going to Vegas, and it's because we were cooped up for a long time, right? And nobody was able to go out, and now a lot of people are still practicing safety precaution and doing that, but at least we can go out and explore, right? At least we can go out and experience more. So if you feel called to travel, um, I would say do it, because it feels like you're on a ride. And just practice being safe, and just be careful, Leo. It seems like you're being guided, like you're kind of being taken to places, is what I'm feeling. And so let's go to your advice, okay? Let me shuffle. Okay. Okay. Situation number 1. Interesting. Situation number 2. Yeah, this fits perfectly with strength. And okay. Yeah, honestly. Okay. So, for Leos who resonate with situation number 1, you got nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. So, this could be what's holding you back. You could just be reminiscing a lot, thinking about life choices that you've made, Could be in regards to a relationship too, Leos, or work. Maybe you took up this job situation hoping that it would be opening doors because, let's say, I don't know, they told you you got a raise, they told you that you would be taken care of, that you had job security, and now it's leaving you a little unsettled. And maybe that's what's making it difficult for you to kind of make that next move. And so you're whatever the situation means for you, Leo, it could even mean like relationship wise, romantic relationship where um, you had build a situation, build a life together, and you could be thinking that your current situation isn't the way that you thought it was going to be, and maybe it's just you with talking to your partner, letting them know what your needs are, that, or it's just that you don't want to take this journey with them anymore. And that could be why you have all these swords around you, all the things you want to say, but you're holding it back. So could also be school. Maybe you regret going into this career that you thought you were really going to like, and now you're noticing that there isn't a lot of job opportunities, or there isn't really a job like it out there. Maybe it's up to you to create that job, okay? So that just came out. Yeah, something that you need to say, something that you need to do in order to set yourself free, Leos, whatever that situation entails for you that you can resonate with. But Spirit is asking you to just focus on the here and now. Don't think about the past. Just think about where you're gonna go. Sorry, but also think about your choices. I find it interesting that that card came out because it seems this card has kind of played a role in a lot of these of the signs. Like you're thinking about your life and you're thinking about your future. Like, how am I going to get to there, right? So planning is a good start, and planning just begins with saying that, okay, I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to start implementing my plans. And you can do that with a friend, with a mentor to help you get there. But I would say that meeting up with a friend so that you can just talk to somebody, to vent, to let them know how you're feeling. And maybe this is just universe leading you to someone who will give you that light bulb idea to help you kind of get that momentum going, right? So follow the crumbs, Leo. Follow the little cookie crumbs from Spirit, and you never know, right? All right, so for Leos in situation number 2, you got feast, slow down and celebrate yourself. And that goes perfectly with the strength card. You are moving forward, you know where to go, you know how you're going to do it because you know how to get what you want, you know how to negotiate, you know how to basically be a boss, okay? And universe is just asking you to just take a breather, relax, have fun, celebrate how far you've come, okay? Because it takes a lot to master the energy of the strength card, okay? People who go through the strength card are also those who go through life being the ones who are told to just be quiet, who are told to just be on the sidelines. And enough is enough. Once you're able to speak up, stand for yourself, and find your voice, that's you initiating just the start of setting boundaries for yourself, which is the energy of the strength card. Like, you're setting boundaries for others. You know what you want, okay, Leo? And you know how to get it. So just celebrate with how much you've accomplished. Take some time to just celebrate for. I just want to say how much life you've lived. Is what I want to say. So celebrate those little battles. Yeah. Just want to mention like just a small tidbit that I think would be really good advice for those who resonate with situation number 2. Um, there's a patient that came in the other day in where I work, and I have to take everybody's temperatures, so I like to say hi to them and ask them how they're doing. And this patient told me that today is another good day because I opened my eyes. And, you know, I think sometimes we do forget about that. So just hold that for a moment, okay? And just let that sit and see how maybe that will help change your perspective, Leos, okay? Just, you know, go with the flow, but also don't forget to celebrate you, okay? All the challenges, all the battles that you've had to go through. I just feel like you've been through a lot, and right now is not a time to stress, not a time to worry, but a time to reflect and see how much strength you've gained from your, I want to say from your pain. So whoever that resonates to, you've come a long way. So celebrate yourself. And Leos who resonate with situation number 3. So you got this card, stand up for yourself. And I definitely feel for Leos who resonate with situation number 3. You are shining your light. Like how I said, you are like just a beacon, a representation of what it means to be a Leo with your own cup filled, is how I want to put it. So show others the example of what it means to speak with integrity and just to be yourself and not to don't hold yourself back is what I want to say. Like to be you and be the best you, but also don't be afraid with shining that light, like where there's darkness is also how I want to put it. So it does make sense with the 3 of Cups. I mean, you're making, in light of our current circumstances, you are still like being you and being a, like, not, what's that word I want to say, like oh my god, I can't say it, but yeah, just continue with what you're doing, Leos, in situation number 3, because you are being guided to a space where your light is going to be the only one showing. And I think that's going to help a lot of other people who see you too. So, as I mentioned, setting that example for others, I feel like you're going to be very popular. Like, a lot of people are going to be just looking at you because you're just, like, people wished they could be that strong to just stand up for themselves, to kind of say, you know what, today I'm just going to do this. People admire that. So just continue being the best you, okay? And now let's pull for your future situations, okay, Leos? Okay, just gonna shuffle. Okay, so future situation for Leos number 1. You got cross, sacrifice, down for the cause, release, let go, giving up, surrender, put others first for the greater good, dogma, heroic effort, purpose driven, martyrdom, heed the call. Okay, interesting. Card number 2, rings, contracts, agreements, bonds, strong connections, unions, partner, counterpart, lovers, telepathy, like-minded people, committed partner, engaged, interconnected, and soulmate. And those who resonate with card number 3, you got a well, deeper meaning, community, hidden emotions, nourishing social resources, true feelings, support, savings, perception, sustenance, looking deeper, provided for, and consciousness. Yeah, so let's go with situation number 1. Your future outcome is, oh, and also you got angel number 9, so that could mean a lot to you, okay? Leo's number 1. So look up what that angel number entails, and also 3. But I do see that you've sacrificed a lot for others, but it's time for you to kind of follow that nudge. Whatever is making you kind of think about your past and how you want to move forward, that's like spirit kind of like tugging at you that you know, you can change your life if you just speak up for yourself, that you do have a purpose, and maybe you just need to gain a greater understanding of what that means. What does your purpose mean, Leo's number 1? Everybody's purpose is different, and you know, our purpose can always change too, is what I want to say. So if you want to change what you put into the world, you can always do that. And I think you are going to let go of this situation so that you can move into a space where you feel like you're doing more for not just you, but I'm also feeling like so that you're helping other people. So maybe you are a healthcare worker, and maybe you are trying to take your skills elsewhere, to a place where you feel like others would appreciate it more, okay? So yeah, follow that intuitive nudge, okay, Leo's number 1. If you don't want to be somewhere anymore, you can go somewhere else. So I'll leave that here. And future outcome for Leos for situation number 2, you got rings. So you are in a time of balance, okay, Leo's number 2. You got number 29, 2 right here, okay? Those are angel numbers. So you should look up, look up what those angel numbers are. And right now you are in a space like where you kind of are mirroring your true self. Like you're letting your true self really show. Like it says counterpart, but and partner and lovers, and union, but I don't feel like it's a relationship. It could, if you are, like maybe you're finally in a perfect, complete, balanced relationship. You guys are both bosses. You guys are both like super stable. You guys are both successful in whatever way that means for you. Success means differently to a lot of people, okay? So basically you're in a good place, either with yourself or with someone else. And I think right now, maybe you are also going through a lot of signing a contract, something legal, like maybe you want to buy a house together, And you guys are feeling very just strong in both of your connection, and it's time to maybe make a more stable space for you, because maybe you want to build a family, or maybe you want to build a place for others like you. Okay, Leo number 2. So that's interesting. But you guys are doing great, okay? Like, you guys are having the most fun right now. So you, and also Leo's in situation number 3, which you guys got well, which I think goes perfectly with what your cards were, because in this well, it creates a community, right? Everybody can go to this water source, to this source of like, to someone who cares, to someone who can provide. And maybe you are that person. This is the future outcome, okay? You will be that person that can provide, I want to say, like, a safe space for others to come to when they're feeling doubt. But when that happens, Leo's in situation number 3, when others come to you because they trust you and stuff like that, the advice you're going to be giving to them is advice that's going to be like it's going to be like, I want to say, karmic advice. Like, this is something you're supposed to do. So you're just going to be going through like this next step where you're shining so bright that others just come to you for advice. And yeah, this is going to implement a lot of like deeper perspectives, because you're going to be getting a lot of people's situations. So that's going to mean that you're going to need to really kind of not just see with your perspective, but you're going to have to kind of see the bigger picture of what their situations are, so that you can provide like better advice, okay? So try not to be so biased, okay? Leo's number 3. We all have our opinions, but sometimes the best advice is just something that's just unbiased, right? So yeah, that was interesting right there. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Leos. If you want to book a personal reading with me, my website, I'll have it linked in the description box, and also I'll have it right here. But let me know if you guys enjoyed your reading. Share and like the video. If you want to see more, click the notification bell and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye! Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your monthly reading. So, let's go into your current situation, and I will pull 3 cards. Each situation will be different. You could resonate to all situations or just 1 or 2. So remember, just whatever resonates with you, okay, let that be. Whatever doesn't, let it go. Okay, you don't want to put another situation on top of yours, right? So just try and follow your intuition. And I will try and clarify the situation as much as possible. Okay. One more shuffle. All right, situation. Oh, interesting. Wow. Leo's got this card. And it's in situation 1 as well. So I thought that was interesting. Now we have her. 7 and 8. Okay, you guys are... Okay, let's go into the reading. So, Sagittarius, who relate to the situation 1, 8 of Swords, you got feeling in a place of stagnancy, but this one feels different for you. This one feels like it could be tied to your past. So something from your past is kind of inhibiting you from speaking up. And I feel like this has happened for a long time now, maybe for 8 years. This has been holding you back. But cards upright, so it's time for you to speak up about what you endured, what you went through. And I think in doing so, you are going to provide a platform for others to voice their experiences as well. But you're going to have a major influence once you kind of just let the ropes go. Like, I don't even feel like it's a matter of having the ropes cut. It's more like just speaking up. And once you speak up, you're not going to feel like stuck like this anymore. Once you let others know what you had to do in order to get to where you are right now, I think that's what's going to help your growth more. Okay, Sagittarius? I just feel like, this makes so much sense. Sagittarius people, you guys are the most friendly, the most outgoing, in my opinion. You hide the pain very well. You kind of mask it. Sagittarius people always love having others taken care of, and they forget to take care of themselves, okay? And I feel like that's your situation, Sagittarius. I feel like you just need to explain yourself. You just need to have a platform where you can just speak freely without feeling like you'll be judged. But it's time for you to take care of your wounds. It's time for you to it's time for you to just let go. Let go of the thoughts that have been holding you back, or the things that you've been wanting to say but you hold yourself back from saying. It's time to stop that. It's upright, and to me that feels like it's time for you to allow yourself to just speak up, okay? And I feel like maybe you've just been alone, but not necessarily alone. You have friends, but maybe you just don't feel like you can speak to them as truly as you make it seem like you speak, which is interesting because you know how Sagittarius people always speak their minds, and in this case, you only speak your mind where you feel like it won't expose your true feelings, like how you're feeling. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go into Sagittarius situation number 2, and this is Seven of Swords. This to me is, right away I heard sneaky, like sneaky behavior. I kind of got like an image of someone just accumulating things to say, or kind of like you're kind of taking I heard evidence, so that's interesting. Sagittarius, you are kind of just, I just imagine someone kind of in the dark grabbing things, but whoever's doing this needs to do it for their own good, because I feel like you're just trying to run away. You're trying to like you're worried, Sagittarius, you're worried for your well-being, so you're kind of just planting things and being strategic about where to go, what to say, and but you're also kind of like bringing back like the things that hurt you is what I want to say. Kind of like how do I want to put this? This sounds legal. Like someone's going through a court situation or something. Like it just feels like a secret. It feels like uh you're showing others the evidence, like you're showing others the things that you've found, but you've left some things behind, and I think that's for a reason. Like you just laid some things out in the open, so you kind of showed the world um like a surface level situation, but no one really knows behind it, like all that effort that you had to do in order to kind of make it seem like you're, because I feel sneaky, but I don't feel like it's a like someone's lying. I just don't feel that. I just feel like in a way you're telling your truth, but you're not telling it all the way yet. So you've been through a lot, Sagittarius, but you're not about to tell everybody your business is what I'm feeling. So you're going through your life right now being more like you're just taking care of what you say, of what you um, do, is what I'm feeling. So it's just interesting. I don't know, but I don't feel like it's something too dangerous. I don't feel like it's something like evil, you know. Nothing is inherently evil, but like you're doing this for your own good, but I don't feel like you're harming anybody else. I just feel like you're just watching your own back. And it could be just that you're surrounded by people that you once had like trust and now you don't. But that's interesting. You're saving face, Sagittarius. You're kind of not making your moves just yet. So you could have figured out what this other person or situation is doing, and you're kind of like, oh, I'm gonna rat you out. I'm going to show people who you really are. And it could be that you were backstabbed and now you're kind of like over it. You're just like, no, I'm not going to come at you at full force. I'm going to come at you where it hurts. And you're being strategic about it, Sagittarius, because you're planting these swords in like a wide open, like it looks like a suburban place, and um, like where everybody could see it, and you're gonna go back into the shadows. But you know what? I feel like you doing this, you're going to just expose someone for who they really are, and people are gonna thank you for it. I feel like this other person has been doing messed up things for a long time, and could be a friend that maybe you just, you know, you let those comments slide every once in a while, but maybe they were like, I don't know, maybe they were just straight up like kicking dirt on you, and now you're just like, that was a little too much, and now I feel like you have a personal vendetta against me, and you know, whatever you feel, Sagittarius, you're gonna come at them, but in a way where it hurts, which is exposing them for who they really are, stating the truth, because you're having all the swords with you. So it's like You're just holding back on when to say these things, honestly. Okay, Sagittarius? And Sagittarius who resonate for situation number 3, you got 3 of Wands in reverse. This to me feels like it's time for you to make a decision, but you are now interesting. Like you've blocked yourself only because you really don't know what to do. But yeah, so you had 2 choices. You chose one, and you're regretting it now. Sagittarius is what I'm feeling. You thought this was going to be the stick that takes you across this river, but I think you've realized now that the stick is just too short. That's just how I want to say it. And you're gonna sink. You're gonna drown in this river. So you're kind of halted yourself right now, Sagittarius, and you've turned your back though on the other 2 situations, on the other 2 things you wanted to place momentum in. You've left them behind, and now you don't know how to get back to them. Okay, so you're gonna be coming back to maybe you're gonna talk to somebody again and be like, hey, you know, I kind of regret doing this, and I was hoping if we could just start over, something like that. Or someone could just be saying that to you, and you're gonna be like, nuh-uh, I'm already looking the other way. I already chose the people I want in my life, and sorry, but you're not looking back. Could also mean that maybe in the direction where you wanted to go in, you're not ready, or you feel like you're not ready. That's what it is. And even though you made that choice, you're not doing anything to further that choice. You're not making any moves. You're just kind of stating a fact, like, yep, I'm gonna do this now. Like, I'm gonna move forward in this. But how? Because there's a river. All you have is a stick. Do you have a boat? You know? Sometimes you gotta think of things like that. You can't just think like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do this and I'm gonna be fine. Which I feel like sometimes, Sagittarius, you get ahead of yourself sometimes, which is fine. Everybody does, you know? So I think now you're kind of in a space where you're realizing, like, oh, how am I actually gonna get across that river? But Sagittarius, the good thing is that you guys are smart, you guys are clever, and you will find a way. And let me go into the advice, okay? Okay. One more shuffle. Okay. You can be your own knight, princess, situation number 1, or, you know, yeah, that makes sense actually. Now think about it. Okay, 7 of Swords. You guys got release your guilt. Wow. Yeah. Don't feel guilty. You know, sometimes in order for new things to happen, you gotta set the place on fire. New things will grow out of it. That's just how I'm seeing it for this one, but I'll clarify later. Situation number 3, focus on the here and now. Okay, so Sagittarius who resonated with situation 1, which was the Eight of Swords, which was maybe feeling like you're stuck, you can't be set free. Your advice from Spirit is this card. You can be your own knight, okay? You can be your own savior, okay, Sagittarius, and you know this. I don't need to say that, okay? You just need to find your inner strength, and you need to just believe in yourself. Believe that you can do this. Believe that your truth will light the way to a better place for you, okay, Sagittarius? I wanted to say Leo, so you could have placements in Leo. And I just think it's time for you to get the heck out of there. That's what I'm feeling. Look, this person has all their things packed. They're taking the necessities, and to fight their way out of the castle, they're bringing a great sword with a shield. Okay, so she's about to chop some head offs. Okay, you can do this, okay, Sagittarius? You have the strength. You've been looking at this blade for such a long time now. Polishing it, making it sharper, making sure it's in great condition. You haven't used it yet, but I will tell you that the moment you use it, it's going to cut the cords, cut the rope of how you've been feeling, which is stuck. And it's going to be extremely freeing the moment you do that, okay? And universe is saying you can do it, okay? And for Sagittarius who resonate with Clover, release your guilt. Yeah, so it could, you know, I'm definitely feeling like maybe this person, you know, you thought was a good person, but you've kind of realized now that you need to just take yourself elsewhere. So but before that, you do want to expose truth and say your truth. And you're just waiting for the opportune time, which is how, like, these people, like, what they're doing. I feel like it looks like I just feel like escaping. Like, they set the meadow on fire, and they're collecting, like, their luck. They're collecting the things they need, and then they are gonna dip, which is literally what this image is doing too. Like, look at that. You're setting a distraction, you're exposing a truth so that you can collect what else you have. You can collect, like, what other truths you have, because Clover, I feel like, is luck, okay? So in you saying that, it's gonna bring you luck. It's going to basically it's like this was meant to happen. So release that feeling of, oh man, I'm doing this just so that I can just do that. But you know what? It needed to happen. It needed to happen so that others wouldn't get hurt anymore, so that whoever was doing that to you, just, they don't do it anymore, okay? So release that guilt, okay? You're doing the right thing, is what I want to say. And for Sagittarius who resonate with situation number 3, 3 of Wands, okay? 333, that's your number. And I would look that up as well, just so that you can gain a better perspective on your situation. So you gotta focus on the here and now, Sagittarius, which, you know, this is going to lead you a way out across the river, okay? That's going to lead you to a better space to kind of plan out your next steps, okay? And maybe speaking to a friend, or kind of either making amends or closing out that connection that you had, right, with that other person that you may have left behind, because it looks like you made another choice, right, to where you needed to go. Could be another person, could be a job, could be a friendship, but I think right now it would be the opportune time to heal whatever was left unsaid. And I think once you kind of maybe just make amends with somebody, close out that chapter with somebody, just say like, hey, you want to meet up for coffee? I kind of wanted to get some things off my chest so that I can just move forward. Maybe that's what the other person wants too. I think that's what's going to help you have this card just be set upright, and then you will not be like bogged by what like shoulda, coulda, woulda, or like, oh, I should have said this and that. You're going to be free from that. So that's what's going to allow you to then plan out your next beginning, right? So that makes a lot of sense. Let's go into your future outcome, okay, Sagittarius? Okay. Hey, look. This card, be upright. Okay, I'm just gonna pull. There's so many cards. So many cards. Okay. How synchronistic is this, Sagittarius? And the sign for this card is Leo, so you very well might have a Leo placement, Leo rising, Leo sun, Leo moon. You could have Sag placement as a Sag moon, Sag rising, Sag sun. But I would highly recommend you watch Leo's situation number 1, okay? Because the general message was kind of a little similar. And you got Knight again, okay? Princess, you can be your own knight. Now you got your future outcome. You're gonna be your own knight. Okay? Confident, heroic, messenger, fearless, assertive, passionate, fighting spirit, persevering, chivalry, honor, determined, obeying orders, brave, daring, strong, champion of a cause. Champion of a cause. Okay? I feel like that definitely fits with the situation that I mentioned earlier, how you would create a platform for others to speak up about maybe what you've had to endure. And you're going to be shocked with how others will see you as a hero. All right? And you doing this for yourself in this moment, you're going to be a hero to someone else. Okay? Just had to go into that right away. Like, dang. Sorry. Situation number 2 for Sagittarius. You guys got 6. Sap. Resources, needed materials, flow, wealth, essence of life, spring, blood, nourishment, sweetness, energy, vitality, grounded, roots, abundant, physical health, and life force. So, Sag, you guys just doing this, following your gut, saying what needs to be said, and moving forward with what you need to do, it's going to lead you to, you're gonna have resources, okay? Follow the path, follow your truth. You're gonna be guided, but you're gonna be taken care of, is what I'm feeling. In the springtime, that's where you're going to receive the abundance of what you're doing right now, okay? You're basically going to have like good karma get back with you during spring, maybe like a nice sum of money that you weren't expecting, and you're going to be feeling more grounded and more balanced is also what I want to say. Like, you're going to be in a headspace where you feel comfortable to Just reconnect with your roots, reconnect with you, and to basically make a space for yourself to kind of just nourish back. Like, yep, I did that, I did this, and now I'm receiving the fruits of my labor, is what I'm feeling, okay? And so Sagittarius with situation number 3. Wow, synchronicities, guys. Another Leo sign card. You got 33-3. Inventor, innovation, imagination, creative gadgets, technology, groundbreaking developments. It's okay to fail, do it again and again. Inspired ideas, setting trends, mastermind, modern era. All right, Sagittarius who resonated with situation number 3. The moment you guys just finally are able to move on. Remember how I said how you don't have a boat, so you can't cross this river? You need to make something that can help you get across there. So you guys are going to be building something that can help you get to the next place you want to go. And that could just literally mean like maybe you're inventing something new, implementing a new job. Who knows? You guys are figuring something out, Sagittarius. You guys are innovative. You guys, you're the fire signs. You guys have the fire under you, and that's why you guys constantly want to just do things, make things, new connections, and you guys are making it. You guys have a nice angel number. You guys are going to be, I feel like during this next transition into your life, it's going to be like a really big deal. Like, and you're not going to be afraid if it fails, because you're not going to be afraid of failure anymore, Sagittarius. I think now you're going to be kind of thinking of failure in a different way. Thinking that, okay, if I fail this time, I'm only just going to get better. Like, that's the different mindset that I feel like you guys are going to be going into, which is going to lead you to a lot of success. You guys might even make a name for yourselves in creating, I don't know, some kind of new robot, some kind of new innovative way to do something that can help not just you, maybe your friends, or just overall world. Yeah, you guys are trendsetters, and you're going to keep moving forward, Sagittarius. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you want to book a personal reading with me, I'll have my website linked down below in the description box, and I'll have it right here for you as well. And if you enjoyed it, please subscribe, click that notification bell to see your next monthly reading, and don't forget to share this video to your other fire sign friends. And I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello, Aries, and welcome to your monthly reading. So, let's go into your current situation. I'm going to be pulling 3 cards. You could resonate to either 1, 2, or all 3 situations. Remember to just take what resonates and let the rest go. You do not want to force situations, okay? All right, one more shuffle, and then I'll just pull. Okay, interesting. Wheel of Fortune. You may be heading to a new direction, Aries. Page of Wands. Interesting. Queen of Wands. Wow. 2 of Wands. Oh, wow. Aries, you guys are making decisions. Really big decisions. Okay, so situation number 1. Let's dive in. Page of Wands in reverse. So you are in a time where things have kind of been a little slow. You see where you want to go and you know how to build it. She's looking at her wand, looking at the top, and she's kind of looking at all the little growth at the top, even though she's in this land that's kind of barren. and it's like a new idea. It's like a ding 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 kind of thing. And you're kind of realizing that, you know what? Maybe it's okay to kind of go into something that I like doing. Maybe it's okay to follow my heart, is what I'm feeling. So, you haven't seen the waters yet, but you will on this journey, okay? Situation number 1. And now for situation number 2, Queen of Wands in reverse. So, this is very interesting to see. Usually a Queen of Wands is someone who knows how to, I want to say, no, they know what to do, but they know where to put the energy in first. And I also want to say that they're in charge of growth. Being a queen, you control cities, you control where the innovations happen, you control where and what to focus on more, but it's in reverse. So I feel like with you being in this Queen of Wands energy, Aries, it's like you are the person who is able to kind of get a feel for what to do next, how to direct the next thing. But do you feel confident enough to do that? And I only say it like that because, I mean, Queen of Wands are usually very confident, calculated. They are masters of magic, is what I want to say. They have spiritual companions, okay, that protect them, okay? So you're not alone. That's definitely one thing I want to say. You are protected by your guides. Could be someone who recently passed, could be a pet, a loved one, a friend, and they're watching over you. And maybe that's why you've kind of just stumbled a little bit on your throne, and that's normal, okay? Especially after going through something that is highly stressful. Losing someone is very difficult, Queen of Wands. And I think that's something that you are struggling with right now. You're struggling to command the castle, command your day-to-day procedure, routine. You are a little, I heard stunted. You were just shocked by this. And doesn't necessarily need to mean a death. Could very well mean a transformation. Death equals life, a new beginning. And you're just kind of getting the feels for this new program, is how I want to say it. Maybe you just started school and you had your whole schedule kind of lined up, and now you have to implement school. So now you're kind of just getting the feel for that and how to kind of command yourself and discipline yourself with, okay, today is my study day, today is my work day, and today is my self-care day, and then the next day is a day to hang out with my friends. So that's kind of how you're kind of moving through your situation right now, Aries, okay? You're faltering a little, but no doubt about it, you're a queen, okay? You're a queen of your own castle. You're a queen of I want to say of those around you. Everybody sees you in the limelight. Everybody respects you as well. And even though you're faltering a little bit just because of this new change, new transition, people still respect you. Definitely wanted to keep that, say that. Aries with situation number 3, Two of Wands in reverse. First thing I got right away, distracted. You're distracted right now, Aries. Yeah, you have to make a decision between two energies that you want to move forward in, and one could mean a different path, the other is a completely different path. And I feel like you're stalling is another word that came to mind. You're stalling. Okay, Aries? You're kind of playing it safe. You're still in the same city. You're relaxing. You're on your phone. You are just overlooking um, your your daily life. You're kind of just looking around, even though you have that other wand in the back burner, and you have the other one right in front of you, so that's the one that you're supposed to be focused on, but you have your phone out and you're just kind of like, I don't know, I just feel like you know what to do, but you're not making those moves. And I just noticed this very minuscule detail, but I don't know if you guys can tell. Her foot is pointing a different direction than this wand right here. So, like, in a way, this foot, I just feel like it's pointing. Oh my god. I just find it funny right now that my guides are like making me focus on feet, and I work for a foot doctor. So, anyways, this person has their one foot laid out like that, the other like this. So which way is it you want to go, Aries? It could be that you're buying time in this job situation that you like just because it helps you live in a nice setting. Look at this nice view. Look at that beautiful patio. I hear like you're a fashionista. You're going into your hobbies. You're realizing like, ooh, I like the nice things in life, right? But I feel like this job is distracting you, or this person, this place, this thing, wherever you are, it's a distraction to where you're supposed to be, okay? And yeah, I think that's it for Two of Wands. So, interesting. The messages came out like, whew, like that for Aries. And I think it's because, like, it's a new change. This is a new idea that you're literally just birthing. Page of Wands could be also a message as well, or the message of the sense of direction and where you're supposed to be going to is also something my guides wanted me to tell you. Card number 3, you're distracted or you're stalling, or you're not. You probably haven't even said that to yourself, that, oh, I'm just stalling. Like, I'm kind of a little nervous to where I'm supposed to be going. So, very different situations, but somehow they mean the same thing, which is you guys need to come back into focus, is what I'm hearing. And then I'm hearing, I don't know where this is from, I'm hearing the words focus, 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 like that. I don't know if it's from a movie. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So situation number 1. Well, okay. You got stand up for yourself, okay? Shark and mirror. Okay, so advice for situation number 1, Aries. You guys got number 16. I don't know if I can say this on YouTube. I don't want my video to get messed up, but stand up for yourself, okay? You have the idea of what you want, and you're digging it. You're kind of looking at it, and you're kind of like, you firmly have both your hands on there. You're nowhere. You enjoy this direction and where it's going to take you. And it's time for you to just not be afraid anymore. Like, don't let it just be an idea anymore. let that idea shine. Let whatever you want to do shine, Aries, okay? You are the light in this darkness, and you are I want to say, like, a beacon for others. You are a beacon for others to follow their dreams. You are setting an example for others to just do what they love, okay? And that's your advice, which is stand up for yourself. If you tell someone your idea and you're really excited about it and they kind of shut you down, that should trigger you to remind yourself of this reading where the universe says, stand up for yourself. And boom, do it. Tell them that it's not a stupid idea. Tell them that it's your idea and that you're gonna enjoy working on it no matter their opinion. And that if they don't like it, then they can just take their opinions elsewhere, because I just think it's mean. I just think, like, how can you be a friend to someone when, like, I don't know, I just think it's mean if you share an idea with somebody and you're really amped up about it and the excitement in your face shows, and for that friend to just kind of just be like, oh yeah, that's cool. Like, what the heck? What the heck? Like, be a friend and be in the moment and just tell them, like, that is an awesome idea and I'm gonna support you through that idea and you're gonna be awesome about it. We need more cheerleaders in life than haters. And as I'd mentioned before in my videos, the ego, that darkness in us, that wolf that feeds anger, is all in us. We just need to feed it a little less, balance it a little less, okay? Don't be that negative Nancy all the time. How would you feel if someone did that to you, if you had a idea like that, okay? And for those who maybe feel jealous, that's a normal human feeling, okay? Like, if you feel jealous about somebody else's idea, feel it for as long as you need to feel it, and then be like, but you know what? I'm happy that that idea just made them glow today, because my friend needs that. You kind of have to reflect like that in life, and it's completely normal. We are living a human experience, and it's completely normal and valid to feel all those emotions, but also, just back to the message, stand up for yourself, Aries, okay? Stand up for yourself is just what I keep wanting to repeat myself. But let's go into situation number 2. Shark. Swim away from this situation, Queen of Wands. And that's interesting. So to me, this feels like whatever is just not helping you to continue on your path, to continue on your rule, is what I'm feeling, because queens rule. But and kings. So yeah, follow that spark, that tug, that intuition, the gut feeling is like, I know this says swim away from this situation, but I feel like it's just the universe saying to you that you need to follow your gut, and whenever your gut tells you to swim away, swim away. Don't spend any more time on that space, on that thing that you're feeling, thinking, or so if you're talking to somebody, okay, if they're not going to help you, swim away. If you feel like that situation is gonna bog you down, swim away, okay? Now let's go into situation 3. Mirror. Treat your body like the palace it is, okay? And Aries, in situation number 3, I feel like you just haven't paid too much attention to your body. And that could be the situation that you're kind of thinking about. Like, what's this next step that I should be focusing on? Oh, it should be focusing on me, my physical self. Take a moment to just massage your hands. I know in yoga they like to implement that a lot, because when do we massage our hands? When do we just look at our physical selves and love your physical self, right? Like, just say thank you for helping me live my life. Thank you for helping me do the things I can do. What if you're an artist? And, or what if you're a dancer, right? Who would we be without our body? Or in a way, like your essence, right? Like our body can't just be the only thing. It's a balance of both. And I just feel like you're starting to be aware of that balance, that Two of Wands. So, oh, sorry, I just dropped the card. Okay, so yeah, this adds so much clarification. You're finding the balance between your inner you and also the physical you, and you're being distracted by it, which is totally normal. I mean, nobody has so much time to take care of oneself, take care of one's body. But this is the advice from Spirit. It's telling you that it's really important that you treat your body like how it is, which is a palace, which is a temple, which is whatever you may think it to be for you, okay? Because without you, then what would the world be? Okay? We need that unique you. And the best you is when you are taking care of both your outside image and your inside image, okay? And this could very well mean just like going back to like self-care, like words of affirmation, yoga. So yoga is a really good practice if you just want to go back into being one with your breath and one with your body, because yoga, it's an intense workout. It's not only about your muscles, but it's using your breath also to help like move your muscles like an engine, okay? I've been doing yoga for about 5 years now, and it's definitely helped with staying conscious of my physical self, like learning to breathe. Like, I used to just take shallow breaths, but with yoga, it's now a habit of mine to take nice deep breaths, and that could help you a lot, okay? For Aries who deal with situation 3. So that's all I want to say for that. Let's go into your future outcomes. Okay. Well, that didn't shuffle well. Let's do another shuffle. It's kind of hard shuffling this deck, not gonna lie. But it's fun. I like also implementing this deck for the tarot readings that people book with me. I think it offers more detail with future readings. So if you're interested, you can just send me an email. More than happy to work with you. All right. One more shuffle. Stay with me, Aries. Interesting. Situation 1, you got Shield. Situation 2, you got Cabin. You got situation 3, happening soon. Okay, so let's go into situation 1, Shield. And lo and behold, Aries. Can't make this stuff up, guys. All right. You got defensive, protect, support, safeguard, block, guardian, stand up for being prepared, heroic, stronghold, security, ward off unwanted energies, be on guard, withstand. Okay, and I feel like this situation fits well for those who relate to situation 1, Page of Wands. You have an idea. If people shut you down for it, stand up for yourself. And in this situation, you're learning to be defensive. You're learning to basically set that healthy boundary with your friends, family, coworkers, where it's like, I just heard, like, you're not going to be able to say that ish to me. I'm going to stand up for myself now. Like, all those small little innuendos, all those small little words that you think don't bother me, I'm going to call you out on it, and I hope I make you uncomfortable about it. That's literally what I'm feeling right now, Aries. Like, you guys are going to be withstanding a lot of, I want to say, like, I'll just say, like, haters, I guess. People kind of telling you, like, are you really sure you want to do this? People who want to doubt you, like, is that really the best way to go? Have you thought about it, like, a lot? All those people that just keep saying things like that, honestly, their cause, maybe it is in betterment for you, but I just personally believe that if someone says that, it's because they're afraid for you, and fear is what stops progress. So let me give you a situation, okay, Aries? Okay. We as human beings have a strong will to survive, a strong will to live. And sometimes people can become stagnant by not doing what they want in life because they're scared, right? They think of all the what ifs, like, oh my God, what if I'm not going to be able to do this? What if I'm not going to be able to do that? Don't worry about that. I know that sounds so dumb. Like, how am I not going to worry about my 5-year plan if I don't do that one thing? It's going to ruin my 5-year plan. You're still going to keep living, first of all, okay? And you're still going to be on that same path. Yeah, you might hit a hiccup, but you're still here. So what was all the worry about in the first place, right? Maybe you're worried how this idea is gonna blow up. You shouldn't worry about that. You should just worry about nothing. Just do this project. Just do this thing, because it's going to lead you to have like a tougher shell, a tough exterior, and that's going to lead you to have strength in moving forward in your path. And you know what, guys? If let's say you want to move out, you have no idea how much money you're able to move out to. I'm just going to say this, like, I grew up with a single parent, and I don't know how in the heck she was able to secure an apartment in the city I live in, because it's super expensive here. I'm surprised how she was able to provide for us, just a lot of things. And it's like, she just had no choice. When you have no choice in life, it pushes you. It pushes you, okay? It does. And it's either survive or it's either die. And when you're in a situation like that, you bet your booty you're gonna figure out a way to survive, because humans have that drive. We just have that thing where we can make nothing out of something, okay? That's our gift. It's literally a gift that we can do that, if you really think about it. And I just think that's how you should be thinking too, Aries. It's time for you to get that tough exterior. It's time for you to not be afraid anymore and to just go with the flow of life. I'm telling you, like, a lot of the things that my mom went through in providing for me and my siblings, a lot of the times the universe just had her back. Angels that would just do things for her just cuz. And that's what made me believe in the universe a little more. Just because, like, there's just some things that were just not supposed to happen, and it just did. Like, she got an apartment without having to have like twice the income. Like, who the heck gives an apartment away to someone who doesn't make twice the income? Like, it's a miracle, literally, especially in the place I live in, in the city I live in. Um, so she just had a lot of angels, and that's how you just need to go through with life, just thinking like, you know what, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm going to believe I can do it, okay? And that's just, do that, Aries. I believe in you. I believe. And let's go into situation number 2. Cabin. Lonely, confined, detached, remote, secluded. Go within, insulate, disengage, close off, kept apart, quarantine, island, segregate, separated, divide, disconnected, sequestered. So you got 3 and 35, which 5 is a number of change, 3 is a number of balance. So I feel like in this space that you're in right now, where you're kind of feeling a little alone, but in your own headspace, you're going to be making calculated, you're going to just plan things out, Queen of Wands. You're going to make that 5-year plan, and you're going to be, your future outcome is you just, I feel like you're alone right now, and you're alone in your mind, like in your own space, and it's only because you don't want anybody else's opinions swaying you from your plan, telling you that, oh, you should implement this here, implement that. No, you're doing it just yourself, and you're kind of realizing that the more you do things with a closed off space from everybody else's energy, you kind of just take a moment to sit yourself down and write down your plans. You feel good. Like, you realize that makes you feel really good. And you realize that, hey, I actually don't need anybody to tell me how to do my plan. Which, duh, you know that already, Queen of Wands. You're a queen. And I think this is just you taking out more time to rest and replenish yourself for this new kind of routine that you're going through. So I just feel like a lot of like working, but working in a good direction. Like, you're going to where you're gonna be meant to go to, is what I'm trying to say. And that does mean that you'll have to maybe close off to people, friends even. And it's no bad blood. It's just you just feeling like, I think it's just time for me to follow my own heart, follow my own opinion on how I want to do my plan. So, good job on that. And honestly, you're in a good space right now, Queen of Wands. You are in your own kingdom, in your own little cabin, like in your own ruling space, which is super cool, I must say. Let's go into situation 3, 2 of Wands. You got happening soon. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold very soon. Okay, so whatever decision you choose to do, it's gonna happen soon. And that's when you'll realize, like, what situation to go in. And what's cute in this card is that if you resonate with situation number 2, I see a little cat there. So you are very much being guided right now, okay, Aries? If you guys resonate to situation 2 and 3, you're being guided to I'm doing this because I'm just thinking of like, okay, sweeping up all the dust, getting everything uncluttered, cleaning, preparing, prepping. If you do that right now, you're gonna know, like, the 2 of Wands, you're gonna know like which space to follow, and you're gonna know how to do it calculated, and it's gonna be a new beginning. Okay, like, you're a Queen of Wands, which is good. You're in a space of being like strong, collected, independent, And now you're gonna realize, like, okay, I know what to do. I'm no longer gonna be having one foot in, one foot out. I know which direction to go, and I know how much energy to put into this one situation so that I can do it fiercely. So that is your reading, Aries. I hope you guys resonated. If you want to book a reading with me, my website will be linked down below in the description box, and I'll have my website name right here. And just please make sure to subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed it, share to your other Aries friends or fire sign friends, and click that notification bell to stay up to date for more future Aries readings, all right? And I'll end it here. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in your next one. Bye!